Hey everyone, I hope your day's doing pretty good, because it's about to get a whole lot worse. I'm gonna complain about some more company greed again. This time my target isn't the TV entertainment area, it's the gaming industry. The gaming industry is just full of bad decisions and corporate greed. I want to complain about it and I want to talk about it again, because it was fun last time. So the whole reason I wanted to talk about this is because, again, I was scrolling through Reddit, the same subreddit, and I found another post about EA and how they want to start putting actual ads in their AAA titles and not just like racing or sports games, which it makes sense there. No, they want to put full ads in random games like Star Wars. Could you imagine playing the next Star Wars game after Jedi Survivor and you see an ad for, I don't know, Canada Dry? Like, could you imagine seeing that? That would be insane. That would be so stupid. Like, no one wants that there, you know? No, it's immersion breaking. It's stupid. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess Canada Dry could exist in the Star Wars universe, but there's been no evidence of it up until now, and they eat, you know, a bunch of random other shit and drinks, and so it wouldn't make sense. What I'm trying to get at here is that it's fucking stupid. Just like the other thing, so moving on. Yeah, they're doing this because they want more money, and I mean, fair enough, I guess, but like, why? Again, I'm gonna go back to the same clip that I used last time. You know, you don't need extra money. Come on, Netflix, you're already a multi-million-dollar company, maybe multi-billion-dollar company.
Billions, with a B.
Why the fuck do you need so much more money? They're multi-billion-dollar companies. Stop it. You don't need more money. EA would stab you if they could make a couple of dollars off of that. Another big common thing with these gaming publishers now is that they all have streaming services. Again, like why do we need to do all this? It's not the future. It's stupid. Please, just print them on physical discs and then stop fucking doing that. But what we'll get to in a minute with Ubisoft, they don't want you to own shit. They don't want you to own anything. Like, that is just the most dystopian thing I think I've ever heard. Like, again, I just saw that post on Reddit, and so I wanted to sit down and make a video about it because I thought it would be a good time to talk about it considering my last video. And don't worry, this is the last time I'm going to complain about corporate greed. When I looked at that post, I started doing some research. I saw a video by Moist Critical. He made a joke and said that they would put nicotine in their games faster than they would actually make a better game to get you hooked and to keep you coming back for more. And I couldn't agree more, but I'm going to build on that, and I'm going to say that they would most likely not go to something not as addictive as, say, heroin. They'd probably quicker put heroin in the fucking games. Also, as I was editing this video, I forgot to mention that EA wants to put AI to make their games for them so that they can lay off a bunch more people and save on more money and development costs, which is just the worst thing that I think that they've said in a long time. That is so sad. It's so sad. They don't actually care about making good games anymore. EA is less of a innovative company, you know, that they used to be. Now they just care about monetization and making the most money possible by printing out the same game every year for like 4 different sports, and it's basically just a money printing machine. When Battlefield 2042 launched, I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, okay, that looks kind of cool, right? I was like, oh, you know, maybe I'll pick it up when it goes on sale, something like that, right? And I was just like, cool. Little did I know when it came out, I was like, oh my god, this fucking reeks. Like, I started thinking about, like, why are you guys, and this isn't just EA, by the way, this is like every new game comes out in this like half-baked, half-assed, half everything. You know, no, wait, not even half. It's like a quarter baked, a quarter fucking assed. It is not done. They're not done. And I don't know why they keep putting these games out, because they're clearly not done. They're forcing these developers to just crunch and crunch and crunch and try to get them out as fast as they can to keep their shitty business afloat. Once the games are launched, they load them up with microtransactions out the wazoo, and they just completely just forget about the game for 6 months, and then they fix it, you know, later. Like, it's not even live service games that do that anymore. Like, Spider-Man 2, a game that I was so looking forward to. I was so hyped for that game. And it comes out, and it's just a shell of what it should have been. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad game by any means. It's just, they could have done so much more. And there's, the ideas are there, you know? The ideas that they wanted to do are there. But since probably Sony, they were like, hey, we need this out by holiday so that we can sell consoles and controllers and the game, so that we can make as much money as possible. And I mentioned in my Resident Evil 4 video that I wanted to do a review of that game. While I still do, it's hard for me to review that game because it's like, it's such a step down from what Spider-Man 1 on the PS4 did. Like, it's basically a leap off the cliff from what Spider-Man Miles Morales did. That game was peak Insomniac Spider-Man game, outside of gameplay-wise. Gameplay, they really hit it home with the gameplay. But again, I'm getting off topic. That game came out half-baked, which was so sad. You know, that game had so much promise, so much potential. Going back to the microtransactions thing, some of them cost as much money as actual games coming out today. A $20 skin? That's not even fair. That's not fair. $20 for a skin that I'm gonna use a couple of times. Maybe it's my favorite skin ever. I'm still only gonna probably use it a couple of times. That's ridiculous. It's predatory and it's stupid. It's predatory for the one reason of kids see it and they're like, Mom, I want your credit card. Give me your credit card so I can buy V-Bucks and get these skins, and I need the battle pass. And since they're on a timer, it makes that exponentially worse, because then it's like, oh, I'm gonna miss out. What if it's a rare skin again? You know, what if it's something like the fucking whatever it is, the one that was super rare, and then I heard about it getting re-released in their item store, and then it just blew up again, and whatever. Back to the point again. I keep fucking derailing this conversation because I have so many thoughts about everything here. I just keep derailing this conversation, and I'm sorry. The next thing that I want to talk about, it's scary, and it again, it's all just hypothetical. Apparently, I don't know. I mean, they fucking, for all I know, they could just throw it in the next Battlefield game. But the EA CEO was like, hey, you know what? You know what's a good idea? Let's charge $1 per reload when you reload your gun in a game. You know how some guns only load one round at a time and then you have to reload the entire gun? Yeah, that's gonna fucking suck for you, because you're gonna have to dish out your fucking credit card information every single time you want to press the square button or press R on the keyboard. And also just are a buggy mess. I remember when Star Wars Jedi Survivor came out, it was getting like review bombed on Steam, and for good reason, you know, because it was a wreck. Like, I was excited for that game, but I didn't buy it at launch because it was a fucking nightmare to actually get running. And then, like I was talking about Battlefield 4020, I was talking about Battlefield 2042. That one came out and it was a disaster. It was terrible. That game took a year and a half to get fixed and to actually be in a playable state. Like, what the fuck, dude? Going back to the ad situation now, they want to start putting ads in every game and not just like sports and racing games, which they fit there, you know? Like I told you, like I said before with the ginger ale thing in Star Wars, it doesn't make any sense. They just want to start shoving ads down our throats. They're just ads for the sake of being ads, and it's just fucking stupid. I personally agree with some ads being in some games. Some product placements actually have a reason to be there. But when they're just there for the sake of being there and to benefit those two companies that one, published the game, and two, paid for the ad to be there, then all that logic goes out the fucking window. You see this door right here? You see this door? Okay, this is where the ads can go. They can go out the door. See, there you go, ads. Get out the door. Goodbye, goodbye. All right, goodbye. The whole thing here that I'm trying to get at is greed has corrupted EA. So bad to the point that it's really starting to show that they're not a very good company. And personally, I will never buy another EA game again. They have proven themselves time and time again to not give a shit about the customer, only care about printing money, and that's that. I don't know, when Skate 4 inevitably comes out, because I know it is, I'm not giving them a single cent. It's a free-to-play game, so I'll play the fucking game, but you know, it's gonna be a live service game, which is, it infuriates me. I hate that so much. I'm gonna I've calmed down now. I'm done with having an episode about Skate 4 being a live service game. I'd like to talk to you about another steaming pile of dog shit. Ubisoft. Ubisoft fucking sucks. They once said that we, as the customers, have to not be comfortable owning things. Are you serious? Ubisoft, are you stupid? That's not how this shit works. We pay you money. We pay you our hard-earned money that we earn for minimum wage jobs. We give it to you, you greedy suits, who think that you just run the fucking world because you have billions of dollars in your pocket at any given moment, and then you're just like, okay, here, you can rent the game for $70 fucking dollars or more. I'm gonna pick on Star Wars again, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. They must be like bleeding money because of the last couple of, you know, Star Wars projects, like the movies and Obi-Wan. Again, that's a different story. I liked Obi-Wan for the most part. The Last Jedi, and the Rise of Skywalker, and all those other fucking movies, trash. Get those out of here. See the door? See the door? Get out. I just used the same joke in the same video within 10 minutes. That's how much I hate that. That's how much I hate both of them. Again, the train has derailed off the fucking tracks again. Anyways, moving on. Again, they have another fucking streaming service, because why the hell would they not? It's Ubisoft Plus. It's $18 a fucking month. They are literally min-maxing right now. It's so fucking stupid. They are minimizing the fucking quality of their products, and they are maximizing profits. Except they're not fucking maximizing profits because no one's fucking buying them. So, Star Wars Outlaws. Back to what I was saying. Star Wars Outlaws. New Ubisoft game. I didn't really know about it. I don't really care about it, because once I saw these prices, my entire world shattered. So I was just like, I don't care. I'm not even gonna do any research. I don't care. I don't want to know if this game is gonna be good or not, because I don't want it. If they're gonna charge me this much fucking money, Star Wars Outlaws Standard Edition is $70. Now that's the standard for today's video games, and it's stupid. It's ridiculous. It irks me. No, you know what? It doesn't irk me. I'm going to step above that. It makes me mad that $70 fucking dollars is the new standard for video games. Now I know they're expensive to make. They're expensive to produce. All of that. They're expensive. I get it. But can we not just stick to like $60? And then can you not pay your devs a decent enough wage? Because they're the ones making the fucking game, not you. You and your suit and tie and your big fucking cock who just fucks everyone in the ass who buys your products. Now, there's a gold edition. You want to guess how much that gold edition is? $110. Excluding tax. $110. You want to pay $110? You don't even get like anything physical. You know, you don't get a physical statue or anything like that, like, you know, most collector's editions. No, it's not a collector's edition. From what I remember, you get the game, a DLC pack for like skins, and then I think the season pass, whatever the fuck that means. It's like Tarkov there. It's like fucking Escape from Tarkov. Again, I never got into the game, but I know about the drama that they recently got into. the last few weeks. Like, they're probably just gonna try and pull something like that and just fucking try to scam people again. Oh, we'll give you the season pass for all the future DLCs. Just kidding. You don't get this one. It's not a part of that season pass that we said that was including all DLCs. No, that's not even the worst part. There's another edition over top of the gold one. You want to know what it's you want to know what it's called? It's called the Ultimate Edition for the ultimate gamer, because they can't just buy the standard edition. No, that's not cool enough to play Star Wars Outlaws. No. You have to be able to tell your friends that you bought the Ultimate Edition for Star Wars Outlaws, because you're that much of a cuck to buy 130 fucking smackaroos for what is basically nothing but Ubisoft slop. That's the Ubisoft way, baby. I don't know. Again, like I said with the EA thing, I will never buy another Ubisoft game ever again. The last thing that I just kind of wanted to throw in here about this is Unity, the game engine. The game engine itself is fine, and they really haven't, at least to my knowledge, done anything else stupid. If you want to let me know in the comments if there's anything else that they did that was like dumb, then feel free. But the one thing that I remember them doing was they wanted to start charging developers per install of the game, and they had this whole like chart mapped out for that, and it was just so stupid. Just gonna jump in here real fast again. From what I could find, actually, Unity completely backpedaled on this, and I don't know what the hell I was talking about a chart for, because I can't find one. Either way, Unity completely backpedaled on this, and the CEO, from what I found, even stepped down. So yeah, that was a pretty bad move by them. Like, you already charge them for the service. Why the fuck do you need to charge them per install? It's, again, just a way to make more money for no fucking reason. You know, you ever wonder why Valve is actually doing so good in the gaming industry? It's not because they're making these, you know, shitty choices and just treating their customers like shit. No. It's because they actually care about the customer. They care about the consumer being a living, breathing fucking organism who earns their money and then chooses to spend their money on Valve, on Steam, right? It doesn't make any sense to me why these companies are so fucking, they just don't understand. They're so subtracted from reality that they can't see the fact that the way to actually get more money and get more people playing your games is to actually be an ethical company. To be a decent fucking company. Not to just try to print money, not to just try to, you know, get a quick buck out of, you know, Joe Schmo, whatever the fuck. Greed has taken over every industry that you could ever think of. Music, television, game, doesn't fucking matter. It's everywhere. If you liked what you saw, then, I don't know, you can give it a like, give it a dislike, give me some feedback, I don't know. If you really liked it, you go ahead and give it a subscribe. If not, that's fine too. I guess I'll just see you in the next video when I decide to complain about the next thing that I find on Reddit. Bye.